Hi everyone. As you all know, my name is Charlene. I'm a 45-year-old mom to a 15-year-old teenage boy. I run my own business full-time in the swimming industry, work with children, and then on the side, I sell Herbalife part-time. I don't really have a before Herbalife story. I've been using Herbalife shakes for almost 20 years. I've always been interested in being healthy, being fit, and the shake just sorted out my problems for a quick, easy, yummy breakfast. My weight has always been quite stable. And then things started to change sort of after the age of 40. You start putting on a kilo or two, and then the next year, another kilo or two. And then lockdown happened. And when we got out of our tracksuit pants, we realized I'd outgrown all my jeans. So I started to take things a little bit more seriously, and Laverne introduced me to Herbalife as a discount member in Herbalife. And then she suggested I get a couple of people to sell a few shakes to be able to purchase my own products, technically for free. And that's where my journey started. So now I use the full stamp program, and I've been so excited about the results. I'm back down to my pre-40s weight. I have energy that I haven't felt since probably before my son was born. And yeah, that's where my journey started. So let's move on to the next slide so that I can explain my 2-5. So I had 1,500 personally purchased volume. I've got 9 members who have signed up as discount clients. Only 2 of them bought products last month, but both of them hit their 500 downline volumes, and that equaled my 2-5. So I'll explain exactly how I got to that. You can the next slide, thanks. So my formula for success, I've started a new routine probably about 2 months ago. I've started my power hour in the mornings, where I focus on my personal development. So just starting my day right, with journaling, my gratitudes, personal development reading. Then I also have a dream board with my Herbalife goals on it, just to keep me focused. So if I do, there are some months that are harder than others, and I look up at my Herbalife goals and it keeps me going. I use the promotions inside the team just to motivate me to work harder as well. At the moment, I'm dying to go with to Club Mykonos. So that is my promotion that I'm working towards. And then I surround myself with motivated individuals, and this is not hard in the Herbalife crowd that we're moving in. I just find the inspiration, the enthusiasm, the excitement levels. When you have a down day, there's always someone on the other side of the WhatsApp to pick you up again. So that's been really special for me. And then attending meetings, just hearing the success stories. And I think more than anything, hearing ordinary people doing extraordinary things is what keeps me going as well. And thinking that I can also reach further than what I think. Thanks, Laverne. So my personally purchased 1,500 volume points. A lot of it is my own personal use. I'm using the full stamp program. I use the rebuild strength, some of the targeted nutrition, using the skin products at the moment. From the very beginning, I've seen your results really are your basis for the business. So I reinvest most of my retail profit into my own personal use, because I think that speaks volumes for itself. Then every month I try to add one product as well to test, because you can't sell what you don't know, and you can't love what you don't know either. So I try to test out the different products to see what works for me and why I love it, so that I can also express that over to my clients better. I always have stock, so I push a lot of my profits back into stock as well. We unfortunately live in a society where instant gratification is on everybody's lips. So if somebody shows interest, you want to be able to serve them immediately, because people move on and they forget, or they spend their money on something else. So stock has really made a big difference in my sales. And then my DMO, I tend to get a little bit distracted. I'm also doing Herbalife on the side next to a full-time business, so I have to stay very focused. I print out my DMO and I literally open it up each time I start. Otherwise, I start going off on tangents. So I post on my Facebook stories and my WhatsApp status, where I post challenges, products, any online parties, shake parties, photos, motivational quotes, results of clients. I broadcast to my current clients as well, where I introduce new products to them, tell them about challenges, if we're having online parties, and follow up as I think key. Each client has specific needs, even things that are going on in their life that could lead to having more knowledge about them, could lead to which products they could be interested in. And then I do a Facebook post as well if I have the time for it. And usually it's something that has spoken to me in the day. So either through my personal development, or a product that I'm particularly excited about, or something that a client has told me with results. And I try to find at least 3 Facebook groups that I can share this information in, where I think my ideal client will be laying. I ask for referrals from my clients, and I try to follow up on people who have showed interest in a post or a product or something as well. Next slide. Then I try to use all the resources and platforms as provided by the team. I think there's almost something every day that gets posted that can be used. In the beginning, I found this hard to do because I felt like it was flying at me all the time. But I think one thing that definitely helped is printing out the calendar, putting it up on your wall and actually having everything plotted on it. It just makes it so much easier. I kept feeling as though the challenge is already on top of me before I've even advertised it. But I think I've got that down to pat now. So I use the team promotions. So if there's specials that are running, like the Christmas in July, whatever. So I use everything that's coming my way. The shake parties, so either live shake parties. I've only been privileged enough, I think, to have 2 or 3 so far. And then our online Zoom parties that we've been having as well, where we focused on different types of clients, with team nutrition, athlete nutrition, the skin range, and women's wellness. So there's totally different clients laying in all of those arenas. The 24 Fit Club, which is my absolute favorite. This is the one that I love the most. And then the challenges, which is 21-day, 10-day, 3-day cleanses. So I try to use all of them to attract different clients into the business. And then the downline volume. I think it's very important to support the members' own journey, because if they're getting results and they're loving the products, they're naturally going to want to buy more, and you locking them in as a client by ensuring that they're getting their results. All the team promotions that come out, so this end of month specials, I even make my own specials. And I think getting to know your clients as well is key here. Because you know what your clients are interested in. So you design your special so that they can't say no. And each client is going, look, I've only got a handful of clients really at the moment, so it's easier to do that and not mass produce. But that has been working for me a lot. And then introducing your discount members to the marketing plan. So as I said, all of mine are discount clients. They're only buying their own volume or their own products. But if they understand the different levels of the discount, the marketing plan, you can encourage them to purchase larger amounts, especially when they're buying as a family. Both my downline volumes, they've got their 500 ppv. One of them has a family that is using the products. And just by understanding the marketing plan, she is chasing her supervisor level. I think she's done 500 ppv for, I think, 4 or 5 months in a row now. And she's very excited about that. And then the other downline discount member is my sister, who bulk bought so that she could jump up to the next level of discount. And I know there's sometimes a worry that your wholesale profit, I have that right now, that your wholesale profit gets smaller as they start to climb, especially when you know they're not building on a business, but a client who is getting a decent discount, getting a higher discount, is more likely to buy a whole lot more, experiment with the products a lot more, and buy from their own shop. So yeah, that is what I did. And I'm hoping to do the same this month.
Yay!
Thank you.
Well done. Well done. Well done. I'm so super proud of you. That was amazing. And I'm not going to be biased on this call, but 2 of the supervisors sharing these stories is in my team. So, Raina, I'm going to introduce you. I'm not entirely sure where you're from or even what your surname is, so my bad. So jy moet asseblief oorneem and explain to everybody who is Raina, where are you from, and how did you do your 2.5 last one?
Hello, that's my surname.
Can I interrupt? Can I interrupt?
Yes.
Raina is going to be your upline one day. She is the daughter of Rinus Visagie. So you guys are all in one team.
Right.
Woo!
What's a little mistake between family, Raina? My apologies.
That's all right. Thank you.
Okay.
Good evening, everybody. Yes, I'm Raina Thiel. I'm married to a German guy. That's why the teal is coming from. Now you know. So yes, we're experiencing cold this side. It's -degrees, but then we can appreciate the summer again. Yes, just as my short story. The next slide, Levin. I know about Herbalife. My parents are also in the business, like Elsa mentioned. But I always thought the business isn't for me because I'm working full time, and then to spend weekends also at the trainings was difficult for me. But then luckily lockdown came in 2020. So when everything was the Zoom calls and online, I could attend it. And I think I was hungry for change. So yes, I never thought working with children I would be left without work, but that also came with the lockdown. And I just decided, yes, I'm using these amazing products, and let's do the business side also. So just a short story. Usually I didn't get hungry, and I thought that's a bonus. But then eventually when you ate, you overate, because it's just, your body can't function like that. And yes, again with lockdown, I just decided to use the products correctly, and I was stunned by the results. I dropped 3 kg of belly fat, and just for fun, last year we ran a marathon in Windhoek. So it was just to show what the products can do, and to celebrate the energy, and that you can keep up with your regime. So yes, with the business, next slide, please. Yes, my own PPV is usually between 1,100 to 1,500. Also, like she mentioned, just to have stock on hand, because in the beginning with Herbalife in Windhoek, we waited 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a long time. So now we are so blessed with the pickup center, so it's easy and quick. But to have stock in hand, when people walk into my home, they see the products and want to try something new. So, and that I don't run out of stock. So I usually carry the stock. And currently I have 7 active members, because I'm doing the business now basically for a year actively. And it's so exciting to have the 2 supervisors. Then you can earn the royalties. But what I also experienced, then they don't contribute to my personal volume. So that's why you constantly have to have new members and new people just to keep building. Otherwise, you experience some of a gap to get to your own volume points. Yes, and I think just to be consistent with it, just to share your story and results, and what we all learn, just to add value, not just to chase the numbers or just to chase the volume, but to add value to the people and the members' lives. And then I think we as a group are all already doing it with the challenges and with the skin partners and with everything online. There's something for everybody to participate in. Yes, and 20 to 30 members, but in the winter times it's sometimes a bit different, but then we pick up again. So just also to continue through that seasons, because you learn things and you adapt, like with COVID. So luckily Herbalife, it's just amazing, because they adapt and they bring out new things. So it's a wonderful business to be a part of. Yes, and then I just saw the 500 volume points was just a bit too much for my members. So we did our own promotion when they do 300 volume points for 3 months in a row. There's a celebration and opportunity. So we are close to the promotion. And then at the ending of that, we will promote something else, maybe for 350 volume points, just to get them in the loop and see that their confidence is starting to build and they use the products correctly and they for themselves see it. Yeah, like we know, Herbalife is an events and promotions company. To use that, when you use the promotions, and when I have a look on BizBooks, I can see they place the orders, so they want to qualify. So just to keep that in the loop as they are building, because if they see it's too high, then they don't even try. So I really experienced that. Yeah, and to qualify for the events and just to, but it's part of that relationship, just to build with the people and talk about life and to be there, just how we do real life, not just that they get the feeling to be pushed for the numbers, but also, like Arina explained in the marketing plan, they need to know the next step. Otherwise, they will stay there and they don't even know. Like Levin, I think when you started the business, you don't even know the business side of Herbalife products. So just to keep them in the loop with that. And the next one. Yes, so what I always remember, just to be duplicatable. So everything that I do, don't make it too hard or too difficult, so that they for themselves incorporate that in their business. And sometimes I ask them to join me for the party so that you just see, yeah, how we do it. And with the live, I think, and I must really honor you, Elsa, with the group. You are doing it also, so we can see what a shake party online looks like and just to copy that. So it's wonderful. We have the tools and you can go out to do it. And what I see with the people, they so easily just say, but I can't sell the products. And just to make that mind shift, it's not about selling the products, but if you share it, you just share your opportunity. We so, with everything we share it, what do you use with the children, or what shampoo are you using, or what carpet cleaner, whatever. So just to incorporate that into buy from your own shop. I especially see it with the skin range. I don't think everybody's using it. So it's my next goal to use, I have a skin party and just engage them in that. And yes, to stay close to the fire and stay teachable, and your confidence will also grow. And just start doing it. The same with this PowerPoint tonight. It's good for everybody to do it so that they can learn and then we can pass it on. Otherwise, if the leaders just do it, they're so good and so great, but then the other persons don't learn. And thank you for a platform to learn. Yeah, like I said, the relations with the people are important, just to pull them higher, to raise that standard, but not that they get the feeling to be pushed, so that we can analyze. I heard, I think Amory said it once, ask them how you can support them. So I also asked my members, what can I do? Where do you need help, or what do you don't know? Or just to make that a practical thing. Otherwise, they're sometimes scared because they don't know. And also the goal. So it's so good for me to see all your 4,000 and 5,000 and 10,000 bonding points in a month. But for now, mine is 2,500, just to keep that building block and that consistency, and then it will grow. Otherwise, yeah, just to take it. And like we all know, believe in them more than they believe in themselves. And through that, my confidence is also growing. And then what I see, people they will all move closer to the, or away from the pain, or then the other option is to have that adventure and fun. And Herbalife is fun, simple, and magical. Just to keep that in their face, to, yeah, as they do life. And the next one. Yes, and just something of last week, I just engaged old customers of mine about Herbalife and how I was live and what are they doing. And then, yes, I made 2 huge sales just because they want to use the products again and think maybe in the winter just to boost their immunity. And the other one is a friend that struggles with the weight, and just to give her a plan, and also help with that, just to get a protein right and snacks, because she's a part of a firm that she doesn't have time. So she doesn't have time to prepare food, but we can in the weekend check, is the snacks ready, and the protein, etc., etc. And this week she dropped, I think, close to 1 kilo and 4 to 5 centimeters. So centimeters. So she's so excited because it's easy. She can do it every day, and she sees the result. So that just to be a part of that product or that story and changing people's, that's really exciting. And the next one. Yes, and just want to end off with this quote. Today is your opportunity to build the tomorrow you want. So just to keep on with your DMO every day, just to be consistent, share on your status or the Facebook. There's so many pictures and tools and groups and everything, but yeah, find your niche mark and then just do it every day to see, and you will reap the rewards. And then a year from now, you will wish you had started today. So yeah, we all, or most of us are doing it part-time, but see a moment and seize the moment just to do something and impart in people's lives. It's not from a desperate point of view, but to enhance their lives. Yes, I think that's it. Thank you.
Reina, beautiful. Baie dankie. So trots op jou. Well done. Well done.
Yeah, flipping stunning. And I will never, ever forget your name or surname.
Now you know.
I know. Wouldn't it be lovely if we can all go to the president's team at the same time, Elsa?
We start with Greece in South Africa.
Yeah. That's definitely one to chase. Thanks so much. Okay, and over to my very dear friend and business partner. I'm not going to take anything away from you, Tarsha. Without further ado, please share with us how you do your 2.5 and your story, etc. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Tarsha. I'm from Durbanville. I'm a mom of teenage twin girls, and I've also always been happy and with my weight and healthy and active. But 8 years ago, I joined my husband on his health and wellness journey. I fell in love with the product, still using it every day. I dropped 5% body fat and gained 2 kilograms of muscle, and I've been maintaining that for 8 years. I've also started using the 24 range, which also helped me improve my cycling. And last year I finished a 220 kilometer race and feeling great. Next one. Okay, so when I'm reshared the house plan, I started using it. So my goal was 2,000 PPV. So I did 1,700. My new customer, I got 3 new customers, and where I got them was from a women wellness morning that we did online, and that I only had one person on there. And she ordered 198 volume points, and I have 20 customers, and I have 12 that has repeated their orders. And just by following up, having conversations with them, and also be interested in what's going on in their lives. In my 25% members, I've got 5, and they ordered 135, 137 volume points, and my 35% members ordered 681. So that got my total volume for the month to 25. And then I'm also using the book IP method, or just the invoice system that I'm using, because it's green. You don't have paperwork, nothing, and it's on your phone. And once you've put the prices of the products, it's on there all the time, so it saves a lot of time, and you can just WhatsApp the invoice to your customers, and they can just EFT it. Next one. Next slide, please. My formula for success. Okay, in the corner, creative minds are rarely tidy. And yeah, that's me. I shared it a while ago with Levin as well. So I really need to focus and work on myself. I've got a few books that I've read. Dink yourself gelukkig. That's some of what you think you become. Who Moved My Cheese? Step out of your comfort zone, because I don't want to be out of my comfort zone. And the 5 AM Club learned me to start my day right. And I'm a morning person, so it's quite easy for me. I do my gratitude, my Bible study. I've also got a ladies group that we do integrity at the moment, which also helping me in all aspects of my life and with personal development. Jim Rohn, I listen to Mel Robbins and Mark Hughes. And when I don't have time, whenever I do filing or do other work for my husband, I put my earphones in and then I just listen it while I'm also doing filing that I don't have to think. And then exercise is a no-brainer for me. I love exercise. I do it every day. And just one book that I'm busy with, Get Over Your Damn Self. It's like everything, you can just practice all those things in your Herbalife business because you need just a few tips. There's also 14 reach out rules that I will share with you, which is quite nice. You need a bulletproof why to get you through the tough times. Your why must be you. And we're not salespersons, people, we are share people. Like I said, so my Herbalife, I try to do 30 minutes for new business, 30 minutes on the products, and 30 minutes follow-up. Sometimes I do it in the mornings and the afternoons, depending on my time during the day that I have. Next one. Okay, what, where, and when? What do I do? What do I post? I use Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. What I post is quotes or motivation that I found on Pinterest or that I hear on my personal development, exercise, tips and jokes, and also yourself doing the exercise. And people want to see you and your life, the products, not just what the products is and don'ts and do's and education and rules. Not that interested in that. They want to see you using the products, and also family. They want to see your family and how they are, and they're interested more in you than what you are doing or what you are doing, but what you are selling. The selling or the products sells itself. And I get most of my comments and likes when I post about myself, my family, and stuff that's normal. And I also follow a lot of people on Instagram to get ideas. Also Herbalife people getting ideas. When do I post? I always post early morning. That's the best for me. You can post through lunch when people go on their phones and look on their social media. And evenings is also quite nice. I said Facebook, Insta, and WhatsApp. People are waiting to see what you're up to. Just be yourself and have confidence. You'll get more confidence when you start posting more. Okay, next slide. Okay, advertising and inviting. I use all the 21-day, the 10-day, the 3-day cleanse. And I also do sampling. And whenever I do sampling, the people usually purchase the products that I'm sampling them with. And the previous 3-day cleanse, I got a customer, a friend of mine that's always been my customer, but just purchasing one product. And then I'm sampling her with the mushroom soup, and she immediately bought that product. And the Women Wellness, like I mentioned, is the shake party online. But if you only have one guest, don't cancel, because that is your customer. And then I'm very excited about our teen nutrition talk this week. I sent it out to quite a few people, but I've already got 15 guests that confirmed. And yeah, the script that I used is just a normal script. How are you? I was thinking about you today. How's the teens? They're always hungry, something like that. Just be yourself. And that's what people want. And yeah, the next slide, please. So it's just 2 things that I've learned: never to quit. Life has 2 rules. Rule number 1, never quit. And rule number 2, always success isn't, greatness will come. Thank you. That's me.
Oh, so proud of you. Well done, Tasha. Elsa, I want to be forward and say it's like we had 3 special guests on this call this evening. That was so super well done.
Oh my
Tasha.
Powerful, julle girls, rarig waar. Nou, President's team in the making. I'm very excited. Thank you so much. That was great. Thank you, Charlene and Raina and Tasha. Yes, ek is erg proud of julle, hoor. Ek het definitief die beste girls in my team. I'm so sorry for the rest
How
of
are
the
we
country.
going to sleep tonight?
Like Karina said, she couldn't sleep for a month. I couldn't sleep for days on end. And the one, Tasha, I was so excited. The one woman was driving the Argus. So I thought, she will be awake. I'm going to call her now at 4:30 in the morning and then to come to a meeting. But then she was in group Z or something. So she only took off at 10 o'clock. She never spoke to me again. So be careful. Be careful to be too excited, okay? Ek wil my nog elke keer doodlag oor daai storie. Anyway, but thank you guys, and thank you to our host, our top achiever of June. So let's see, we're going to have a smashing week. I just sent the program for the LDW this weekend out on all the groups. It's quite long sessions. So this is going to be a true LDW. So I'm very, very excited for all of us to be inspired and excited. And remember, you know, make sure that your guys, your new QPs, your new SUPs, everybody that qualified, that they actually understand the seriousness of how powerful it is, that they must try to, you know, be in the zone, because it's so easy with watching it at home with distractions and family and stuff. So, you know, for those of you I know with COVID, we can't be in groups, but maybe 2 or 3 of you can get together. We're going to create a WhatsApp group. On Wednesday, Denise is going to do that so that we just have the energy and let's share. We'll do a call in on the lunchtime and just, you know, try to get that togetherness feeling as much as we can under these circumstances. But again, powerful training. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. They can stop